Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and welcome to my podcast. Happiness is the root of all money, where I give you the absolute master key to creating the riches, security, the joy, and happiness that you desire. By getting your priorities straight and releasing your resistance to wealth and ultimately your happiness. Because money won't necessarily buy you happiness, but happiness will absolutely buy you all the money you can possibly desire. Because money isn't the root of all evil. Happiness is the root of all money. So enjoy my podcast. Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. In my videos and podcasts, I reveal the master keys of success, business, money, leadership, relationship, and the law of attraction so you can create the happiness, health, wealth, and abundance and freedom that you desire. All right, here we go. Happiness is the root of all money. How to get rich by getting your priorities straight. The choice, to be rich, secure, or comfortable. Most people believe in an either-or scenario where they must choose between being secure or comfortable or happy and being rich, but do not believe that they can have all four. To get rich and be happy and feel secure and comfortable, you must first choose all of the above. You must choose that you are going to have your cake and eat it too, and then place those choices in their proper order so that you can have all four. So why does 3% of the entire population own all the wealth on planet Earth? Is it because they're privileged? Is it because they're lucky? Is it some global elite conspiracy to hoard all the wealth and resources? If you believe any of those to be true, you are dead wrong and don't understand how life and reality and the law of attraction works. The one and only reason anyone is financially rich is because that is their number one choice in life. According to Rich Dad in Robert Kiyosaki's Guide to Investing, people have three fundamental reasons for investing money. And I hypothecate that these are the same three reasons anyone does anything in regards to money, wealth, career, jobs, business, and even relationships. And those choices are, number one, to be secure. Number two, to be comfortable. Number three, to be rich. For most people, that is their order of importance. Most people's top priorities in life are to feel secure and comfortable and avoid pain. And then last on the list, maybe get rich or to pursue pleasure. And because getting rich is number 3 on their list, last on their list, most people will never ever get rich, because in order to get rich, you must absolutely get very uncomfortable and absolutely risk feeling insecure. Because in order to get rich, you must do things that are outside of your comfort zone. And you must do things that are out of the normal realm of security, such as a steady job, and benefits, and insurance, and retirement plans, etc., etc. It is relatively impossible to get rich working 9 to 5 for 40 years of your life unless you are extremely frugal and very wise, and you start investing at the age of 20 and capitalizing on compounding interest and really know what you're doing. But because getting rich is low on the priority list for most people, they will not do anything that makes them feel insecure or uncomfortable, or do anything risky like living frugally and investing their money, because that feels risky and it feels out of the ordinary and it feels insecure. It's outside of the realm of the 9 to 5 work for the man mentality. That is why most people look for risk-free ways to make money quickly, like playing the lottery because they don't have to risk very much money for the possibility of getting rich. And this is also why people will risk a lot of their money for the get-rich-quick schemes, but more often than not lose a lot or all of their money. Rich people are rich because on the top of their list is get rich. Then be comfortable and secure. And because being comfortable and secure are lower on their priority list, they are much more empowered to take risks in business in investing with their money in order to achieve their dreams of financial freedom. Top on my list has always been freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom on all levels. Freedom of relationship, freedom of thought, freedom of spirituality. And eventually, when I finally allowed myself to finally desire money, wealth, and riches, when I got past all those idiotic limitation programs and stupid beliefs that there's something wrong with money and wealth, then I finally allowed myself to desire wealth and riches, and especially financial freedom. So top on my list is to be rich, because with riches comes freedom. Being comfortable and secure have always been low on my priority list, because if being comfortable and secure are your top two, you will never be free. You'll never be free financially, and you will also never be free in relationship. Instead, you'll be a slave to security. The idea of having security without riches does not make any sense. There is no real security without being rich. If you don't personally have 100% control of your own finances and control over the creation of those finances, then you do not have financial security at all. It does not exist. It's a myth, and that should be painfully obvious at this point of time on planet Earth, with the absolute painfully obvious lack of job security and even lack of self-employed security that COVID has shown us. Fact of the matter is, if you don't have money working for you, if you don't have serious leverage over your finances to make money in many different ways, with or without your direct involvement, you will never ever have financial security. So, having security and being comfortable on the top of your list is just plain and simply sabotaging your success and ultimately your happiness, and ultimately sabotaging the security and the comfortableness that you desire to have, because you won't ever actually feel secure and comfortable. And you're going to sabotage your success and happiness, which is what you want in the first place. Sometimes people say, I don't care about money and I don't want to be rich. I just want to be happy. As if they can't be happy if they have money and can't be happy if they're rich. Absolute male bovine excrement. Absolute poppycock. That is blatant self-delusion. What anybody really means when they say, I don't want to be rich, is to feel secure and comfortable, then I'll be happy. So what they're saying is, when they say I don't want to be rich, what they're saying is, I want to feel secure and comfortable, and then I'll be happy. But very few people can feel comfortable and secure when they are poor. Of course, you can be happy regardless of your finances, and that is really the goal of creation and enlightenment. But it is a shitload more fun to be rich and happy than being poor and struggling to be happy because you can't pay your bills and all you can think about is that you got no freaking money. Happiness and your financial status are not exclusive of each other. One does not have to exclude the other, as if money or lack of money is in control of your happiness. They do not have to be. For most people, that is the case. They let the status of their finances determine their happiness. If they have money, they are happy. But if they don't have enough money, can't pay their bills, they're in debt, they are sad. But the pathway to riches and therefore security is to get happy first. Then the money that makes you happy will naturally follow. It'll be the icing on the cake, not the cake. The old saying that money does not buy happiness is an incomplete saying because, as Robert Kiyosaki states in his book, Guide to Investing, when I was poor and unhappy, I was much more unhappy than when I was rich and unhappy. Unquote. I think that the supposed sage advice that, quote, money doesn't buy happiness is complete and utter bullshit. If it didn't buy happiness, then why does receiving gifts and money make us happy? The money doesn't buy happiness statement is radically incomplete. It should read, money doesn't necessarily buy happiness, but happiness certainly buys money. Or, in the immortal words of David Lee Roth, money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you a yacht big enough to pull right alongside it. Or is the old stupid, idiotic bullshit saying that everybody's been saying in the Christian community for millennia, that money is the root of all evil. Money is not the root of all evil. The root of happiness is the root of all money. You get it? So, do you get my point? The money and the relationship and the sex and the fame and the success and the wealth and the toys and the fun goodies and the travel are not and shouldn't be the source of your happiness. You don't want any conditions in life to be the source of your happiness because conditions are always changing and your happiness goes up and down like a roller coaster. Happiness is the source and the attracting force of everything that makes you happy. You can get whatever you want by getting happy first. So don't make the fun stuff of life the cake. Make happiness the cake and make the fun stuff and the wealth and the relationships and the toys, etc., the icing on the cake of your happiness. Money is not the root of all evil. Happiness is the root of all money. Because the only reason you want money is because you know it will make you happy. Because you can do a lot of fun things with lots of money. Think of all the wonderful fun things you can do with lots of money. Making money or security or relationships and approval and recognition and love from other people and success and opulence and wealth and toys, etc. and having these things or not having these things being the source of your happiness or your sadness, now that is the root of all evil. Did you get that? Making money, security, relationships, conditions in life, recognition, love, loyalty, success, opulence, money, wealth, etc., and having those things or not having them in your life, having those things or not having them be the source of your happiness or your sadness. That is the root of all evil. And all evil is a disconnection from the real source of happiness and the real source of security. And that is your connection to your source, to the source of God, Goddess, all that is, who you truly are. Because source is only 100%, 24/7 focused upon your happiness and your wealth and your health and your security and your joy and your empowerment. And 100% focused on all your dreams and your desires coming true. Money is not the root of all evil. The root of all evil is feeling disconnected from source and feeling bad because you feel disconnected from your source. of power and abundance, and feeling disconnected from your creative power and your divinity and your priceless self-worth. The root of all evil is feeling bad because you feel powerless and helpless and unworthy and not good enough and sinful. What a bunch of shit. The root of all evil is feeling insecure because of a lack of self-empowerment and a lack of belief in your unlimited divine power to create whatever you want. It is a belief in victimhood and feeling lesser than God and feeling unworthy of God's grace and judging yourself and others because you feel unworthy, or you feel like they're unworthy, and a belief that you are being judged by God. That's the root of all evil. The root of all evil is judgment of money and wealth and commerce and business and rich people and corporations and the beliefs of other people and insecurity about your own beliefs and needing others to believe as you do, and then imposing your beliefs upon others to shore up your insecurity about your beliefs, trying to get other people to believe as you do and think like you think so that you'll be happy. That is the root of all evil. The root of all evil is feeling disconnected from your own unlimited power, which only comes from your own beliefs and thoughts that you are faulty in certain ways and unworthy or sinful or not good enough or powerless or helpless or a victim, etc. That is the root of all evil. But there is no such thing as a source of evil. There is only disconnection from goodness, disconnection from source, disconnection from love, disconnection from God, disconnection from your power, disconnection from your magnificence, disconnection from your divinity, etc. It is disconnection from your awesome, unlimited power to create whatever you want, and disconnection from your immortality. The source of evil, even though evil does not really exist, the source of disconnection from source is plain and simply resistance. Resistance to your awesome, unlimited, magnificent power. The root of all evil, the root of all disconnection from source, God, Goddess, all that is a belief in your lack and unworthiness and sinfulness, and resistance to your natural state of abundance and prosperity and love, and resistance to your dreams and desires, regardless of what they are. The root of all disconnection from source, from God, is your self-judgment about your desires for riches or sex or love or fame or money or freedom or opulence or fun toys, etc. There are no limitations to what you can create in your life except the limitations you impose upon yourself. So, if you want to be rich, then you must release your resistance and judgments about money and riches and rich people and commerce, and corporations and investing and money systems, etc. It is relatively impossible to become rich and free and happy if you are in resistance to being rich, free, and happy. You can't have an adversarial relationship with money and business and selling and governments, etc., and get rich, or even become secure financially. You must become unconditional and allowing in nature and get your nose out of everyone else's business and just focus on your own business and your own thoughts and your own creations and your own wealth and your own money and your own guidance. And you must stop making what everyone else thinks, says, and does be the source of your happiness, and stop making yourself being responsible for everyone else's happiness. Give yourself the freedom to think, say, and do whatever you are inspired to think, say, and do. And give everyone else freedom to do the same without your lousy judgments. So, what is the order of priorities in your life now in regards to wealth? Has getting rich moved to the top of your list yet? Over security and being comfortable? If security and being comfortable are still at the top, then all I can say is good luck feeling secure and comfortable, because it's not going to happen until you can legitimately get yourself into an emotional position where being rich and feeling free and being happy are the absolute top of your list of desires to be, do, and have in your life. Because you will never, ever be truly secure and comfortable until you get rich, or at least become financially free, whereby you have enough passive income coming in every week and every month and every year. Whether you're working or not, it covers all your expenses. Only then will you be truly secure and comfortable. Because the purpose of life is joy, and the basis of life is freedom. So first, you must learn how to have fun and be in joy, regardless of your circumstances and regardless of anyone else's circumstances, and regardless of your money situation, your wealth, or your lack, or your bills, or your debt. Then and only then will you truly be free and have the power to freely create what you truly want in your life. And if it is your burning desire to fully step into your power of creation and be the fully empowered creator of reality that you truly are and can be, to literally create anything that occurs to you, no matter how big or how small, then I want to work with you. I want to play with you. I want to build a legacy with you. I want to build businesses with you. I want to travel with you. I want to go on adventures with you. And I want to get really, really rich with you, because you don't need to be rich to make your dreams come true, but it sure as shit helps. You don't need to be rich to be happy, but it's a shitload more fun being rich than being poor. And with money, you can do 1,000,000 times more wonderful things than without it. And why not anyway? Why not you? So let's you and I work and play together and have amazing, exciting, fun-filled, joy-filled, rich, and love-filled, adventurous, and fulfilling lives. So if you want to play with me, contact me now at ilovefreedom.info. That's ilovefreedom.info. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to meeting you. And I look forward to helping you make your dreams come true. And I look forward to playing with you and traveling the world with you and creating with you. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. If you got something from this, please share with your friends. Bless them with these amazing teachings. Come visit me at ZaKaiRan.com for more self-empowering goodies to help you become a conscious, deliberate creator of reality. And thanks again for watching this video or listening to this podcast, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation. And always remember to make life a holiday.